Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? Just checking in.
I'm fine. I haven't seen Sorrel, and Francis has been great. Not that I've had much experience at being guarded, but he seems really good at his job.
Well, I told him to be less conspicuous because, you know, I don't want the customers tripping over when they come in and out of here.
I really appreciate everything you've done for me.
Hey, you know what? You don't have to thank me. You shouldn't be involved in any of this.
You helped me. I get to be grateful if I want.
You know who you sound like?
Yeah. So, is there anything I can get you, or do you just want to see for yourself that I'm okay?
Did Tammy make any tropino today?
Oh, it'll be ready in about an hour.
Maybe I can come back, pick it up. Mike says how great it is. Have you tried it?
I have a bowl every time she makes it. It's heaven.
Oh, well, I trust she. Mike, on the other hand, he thinks anything Tammy does is brilliant.
He's crazy about her.
Aren't you tired of him yet? Hanging around here like a lovesick puppy dog?
Oh, I think it's romantic.
That's your idea of romance. You got a lot to learn.
I can assure you, Mr. Corinthos, she will not be learning it from you.
Graham, you're interrupting a private conversation.
A conversation with this man? Are you out of your mind? This is taking rebellion to the point of insanity.
You know what? I don't want to be in the middle of this, but...
Wait a minute. Don't you dare play gentleman with me, Mr. Corinthos. You who seduced Karen Wexler when she was a college freshman. You got her addicted to pills, and then you put her to work as a stripper.
Graham.
And then there was Brenda Barrett. You drove her to a nervous breakdown. Not to mention getting your wife killed along the way.
Graham, stop.
Do you deny it?
I don't judge your life, Mrs. Hardy. I don't expect you to judge mine.
Then you stay away from my granddaughter, or I'll have you arrested.
For what? Ordering soup? He's a customer here.
He's an amoral criminal, and I don't want him anywhere near you.
Well, that's not up to you. How can you barge in here like
you know
this and
what?
expect...
Don't even. It's not. I'll come back later and pick up the order. Okay?
I'll have it waiting for you.
Get out.
What makes you think that you can come into my work and start attacking my friends?
Your friend, darling, that man is not your friend. He's twice your age. He's incredibly dangerous. And there is only one reason he would be standing here at this counter offering to give you advice about romance.
We were talking about his father. Mike is dating Tammy, and if you'd listened for more than 2 seconds, maybe you would have figured that out.
Darling, the specifics, honestly, are not important. The fact that you know Sonny Corinthos at all is alarming enough. If these are the kind of choices you're making with your life, then, darling, it's clear that you're not ready to live on your own.
Well, that's not up to you to decide. I'm a legal adult. I support myself. I don't have to follow your rules.
Darling, don't you realize the mistakes you make now can affect the rest of your life?
I like my life. I like my friends. There's nothing else to discuss.
Won't you consider at least what I've said about Sonny? He's hurt so many people. I don't want him to hurt you.
Elizabeth? Are you okay? Not even close.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I wish that I was 18 so that I didn't have to be around my parents.
The thing is, I know Graham's acting like this just because she loves me. You know, but she doesn't always know what's best for me. She used to think Lucky was a bad influence too, remember?
Yeah. I remember the one time you slept on your bedroom floor and she almost had a stroke.
Exactly. She never understood what he meant to me. And she doesn't get why I feel the need to be independent. And she doesn't understand how hard it was to live with her and to see the disappointment in her eyes every time I didn't meet her expectations. I can't go back to that. I can't pretend to be this happy, perfect little granddaughter she wants.
Elizabeth, are you sure there's nothing else bothering you besides your grandmother?
Why don't you think Graham's enough?
Well, it's not that. You just look You know, more sad than angry.
Remember the other night when you handed me the tape of you and Juan to play? Well, right before I stuck in the machine, just for a second, I was like I was holding a tape of Lucky's. And I thought maybe the voice I hear would be his, and, you know.
Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. I mean, I should have known.
Emily, please. I'm glad you gave me the tape. And I don't want you treating me any differently because you're afraid I'm going to miss Lucky. I know you miss him too.
No, Elizabeth. This is completely different. You were in love with him.
So in love. It was like nothing I ever felt. It was like being lit from the inside by something warm and perfect. You remember last Valentine's when I decorated Graham's house like the Valentine's school dance? And Lucky took me to the church. And, well, it's Valentine's Day again, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do without him.
You're supposed to spend it with me. Come on, we'll get some videos, and we'll eat some chocolate, and we'll reminisce on old thoughts of Lucky. Like that one time we all went to New York together with Nicholas, and he wanted to pay for everything for you, but everything turned out to be way too expensive.
So all we could eat was salad. Oh, Lucky was so mad.
And then I bought those 2 desserts because I wanted you to split them with me, and you didn't.
Well, how could I with him glaring at me?
Hey, you missed out on some really good creme brulee.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry I'm late,
Oh, that's okay.
but I have a good excuse. I was getting our tickets for the Valentine's dance.
You know, I'm not that big on dances.
What about homecoming? You loved it. I mean, I couldn't even get you to leave.
Yeah, but Juan, Valentine's Day dances are completely different. You know? I mean, people are always getting in fights and breaking up with their boyfriends. Besides, Elizabeth and I have plans.
Well, you asked me over, but I hadn't accepted yet. And I'm not going to, so consider yourself free for the evening.
No. You don't understand. I've spent a lot of time figuring out which movies we're gonna watch together.
Emily, Valentine's Day dance could be once in a lifetime. You should go. For me.
This is not fair.
You know what? It's your turn. And you're gonna love it. So go. Go have fun. Go on, get out of here.
I will.
Have a good time.
That was about Lucky, wasn't it?
Oh, well, Valentine's Day means a lot to her.
You should stay with her.
Oh, well, she didn't want me to. I mean, didn't you hear? She wanted me to go to the dance. And I want to go, too. Do you realize how many Valentines we're gonna get? I mean, we cannot waste one of them, right?
Change your mind?
Oh, no, there's just a song I play way too much. Never changes anything. Oh, your order. I am so
No, you know what?
sorry.
Don't worry about it because, you know, I don't like anybody's chupino but my own anyway. So why do you play that song too much?
It's the last one I ever danced to with Lucky. It's not like we ever said out loud that it was our song, but last Valentine's Day, I decorated my Graham's house like a school dance. Streamers, balloons, silly red punch with marshmallows in it. And Lucky bought me this beautiful dress. And we danced right there in the living room. And that was the song. So whenever I hear it, I think of him. I just wish my memory was better. Or my imagination. I just wish I could really feel him again.
You know, sometimes it helps if you can go somewhere and sit quiet. You can feel the person listening. You know, you can tell them what you're thinking, that you're sorry, that you miss them, how your day went. And a stillness comes over you. You know, it's hard to accept because it means they're gone. And you might fight it at first. You might put up a portrait, you know, drink too much, which is something I hope you never do. But then you finally realize that the last thing they're giving you is a stillness. It's a kind of peace.
Thank you.
I know I got a bad track record, but your grandmother's mistaken. I'm not gonna hurt you, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure you don't get hurt.
I know.
Okay. Well. All right. If you need anything, as you know.
See ya.